and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. I am so happy that you're here as we find out what's happening with you this week. So we have tarot cards, oracle cards, divination dice, and today we're doing pins instead of charms. So it's exciting. If you want to find out how to win a free personal reading, check out the description down below. And also letting you know that I am now on Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok. TikTok, I'm kind of learning how to get along, so that'll take me a little while to get more things up there. I did have a question for all of you. I was thinking of making the TikTok into kind of like twin flame kind of thing, so I would do love readings, like little short mini readings there. Let me know if you like that idea. Just throwing that out there. And what else? Yes, I do have a big reading coming up tomorrow, which is going to be, Who is Your Soulmate? And I'm doing a collab with V Love and Crystals, or V Love and Tarot. She has 2 channels, and Gifted Soul 777. So there's going to be more than one thing coming, so be on the lookout. And if you haven't subscribe so you can be all up and knowing what's gonna happen and what's when it's coming out and everything. Okay, I think that's all for the house kind of thing. I did want to say thank you so much to everybody who's just commenting, liking, subscribing, and donating. I truly appreciate it. I'm going to do a little haul to show you all the cool things I did get for us from the donations that I've been getting. I am beyond grateful to every single one of you. Thank you so much. And just for being here, sharing your energy, and just being part of my community and part of my journey, and letting me be part of yours. So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. Close our eyes, and now as we exhale and open our eyes, choose whichever pile draws you to it. All right, let's do this. Hello, group 1. I'm so happy you are here. So you chose this beautiful card, and this is part of my Gifts of the Yuletide. So your gift this week is all about thinking. You need to spend time thinking. It is not about emotions, but it's more like the King of Swords, or I think it's more of a King of Swords energy, thinking about things, or even this is actually the Emperor energy. Yes, this is the divine masculine. That's why he's the masculine buddy of the cardinal. So yeah, thinking things through, getting inspired action versus just taking action. So think things through and then take action. We also have synchronicity, so be on the lookout. And this is by V Love and Crystals. This is her Winter's Embrace. If you actually see a lot, I use these a lot on Instagram. It's all my winter stuff. So yes, look at the synchronicities in the things that you see. You're going to see lots of synchronicities here. It almost feels like there is something that you've been looking forward to. To me, it just seems like an accomplishment with this beautiful fireworks coming out here, and just you looking up ahead. So just be on the lookout for repeating numbers, or where you were thinking about, let's say you're thinking about a song or something. Sometimes those lyrics are important. They're trying to give you a message. Or it could just be as simple as you're thinking, you need to, this happens to me often. I'm I kind of, if I'm feeling a bit down, and then I look up, and then there's I have one of those inspiring things on random places where I'm just oh, thank you. That's definitely a sign of encouragement from the universe. So letting that happen. Let's see what your tarot says. We have wish fulfillment. We have the Hierophant, so learning. And I think that is also about thinking things through. So listening to me, to this seems like listening to your higher self coming through here, learning from yourself, and also maybe looking at the past as well, because maybe you're seeing patterns in there as well. We do have the 9 of Swords, so it's interesting. We do have a lot of 9th energy, so you're close to something, close to this, to reaching that area, something that you've been wanting. Definitely a wish fulfillment though with this 9 of Cups. And maybe for some of you, since it is mostly a holiday week for a lot of us, don't overindulge too much. It might not be such a good idea. Think about it. Then with the Hierophant, yes, maybe looking for a mentor, maybe doing something with a teacher, but for me, it's really about connecting to your own inner mentor, your own inner guidance here. This is what I'm hearing. It's like, like you know what to do here, and especially with this Nine of Swords, you're going to be worried about things, and I feel like your inner compass, your inner guidance here is telling you things are going to be okay, things are going to work out, things are going to clear up, whatever it is that you're worried about, everything's going to be okay. And here it is. It's like, yes, and we do have this confirmation because it's like saying, yeah, the Nine of Cups, it's going to happen, it's going to be all right. So listening to that voice that's telling you that everything's going to be okay, that you're going to have the fireworks, like not like, it's funny because I'm like thinking here, it's like this is overthinking, but that's like more about fear. Thinking about the positive is important too. Like I do like that they're kind of on both sides of this, and you have the guidance, you have the inner guidance, maybe you have the outer guidance as well as a mentor, maybe a teacher, spiritual teacher or something like that. But for me, it's really coming down to you, and you already know, you want to think positive. This feels more right to you than worrying about things. So don't listen to, this one. Let's see what other guidance is coming through. So honor your needs. Okay. So being aware of your needs is important this week. So don't just kind of push things off. Always, like, your needs and your desires are important, but your needs here is more important. So honor your needs. What do you need? Then follow through on that. Rather than worrying about it, kind of figure out a way to get to these things that you need. How do we get there? We also have this. Oh my goodness, this is your love energy. So kisses, unconditional loving, giving and receiving, and that's important. Giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So there's good things here, synchronicities with this as well. So maybe worrying about love or something, and look, it pans out. Let's see what the self-care for the week is. It's about drinking tea. Oh my goodness, I love this. I love to drink tea. And make it a special occasion, though. I wanted to say this. Don't just but really take a deep breath in, deep breath out, enjoying and savoring the tea and the calm. Especially when you're having this, like Nine of Swords energy, you're having anxiety, you're having worries, you're having things. Take the time out, drink that tea. Kind of you need that break, that calming, centering yourself, connecting to your higher self right there. So we have that, and we also have, you have too. So write a gratitude list. Why? Because we want to think positive. Because when we think positive, our wish could come true. And I'm not saying that, not feel this way. I acknowledge this. Always acknowledge your feelings. Always acknowledge, hey, I'm scared. And this is what it is. It's the Nine of Swords. I'm scared. This is scary to me. I don't know what to do. And then, acknowledge that. Don't just try to I'm fine. But then take it and be like, okay, so why am I scared? Write it all out. I'm always writing things out. Give yourself the space and the time. You're on your needs here, space and time to, understand this fear, and then write out a gratitude things of hey, what I do I want, and what do I have already? And then look at all these beautiful blessings, because there is a lot of blessings with the Nine of Cups energy. So I do like this a lot. I do like this reading a lot. Let's see which one we're going to use. We're going to use we're using the Winter Wonder dice set. Okay, good. I like this. I like this because you have a little helper. Definitely. I do feel you have a lot of helpers in with your synchronicities. There's money coming for some of you, which makes you quite happy. Okay, so look at this. Saying no, making sure you have priorities, and getting some sleep in, because I think that might be why you also, when we have this Nine of Swords energy, a lot of the time is we haven't been sleeping well, we haven't been eating well, we haven't been taking care of ourselves well, so we have this so our anxieties go up even higher. I do like that you have the little snowflake. That's let us know. Maybe actually it's for some of you, for some of you there's going to be snow around this week, but for others I think it's the importance of understanding yourself and connecting to yourself and your uniqueness and beautiful. We have the 6 little ornaments here. And actually, when I see this, I always see things of the 6 of Cups energy. So maybe pulling back then like a little nostalgic, but it's also like connecting to like fun past memories. Again, this lets me know like what is it that you appreciate? What is it that you have gratitude for? What is those moments in life that you're just like, wow, that was beautiful. I'm so grateful that that happened. And here we go. And here it is. Always believe in the impossible. You know, because it will come. It will come. If you believe things, you have this. I do feel the fireworks coming through. And now we're going to go ahead and do your pin for the week. We're doing this instead of charms because we're upgrading our charm thing, our charm board. And I haven't gone to it yet. Oh, we have 222. And by not 2, I mean not 222, but that might be a number that you're seeing. Yeah. We have 2 charms. I wanted to do 1 and we have 2. So Hedgehog, we do have like with the no, it's like, yes, we do need boundaries, but you don't have to be prickly. Like if you're upset, you're thinking, don't be prickly, you know, like you don't have to be prickly. You can just actually say, okay, I can't do it because this is like, right now I'm overwhelmed. Right now I need some space and time. I just need time. You're saying it with like taking care of yourself, saying things in a way that it doesn't come from anger, it doesn't come from anything. It just comes from a place of you know, with your awesome self. And then we also have this one that's letting us know that you do have to take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself, this is what I'm seeing. I think you need to take care of yourself. And if you take care of yourself, give yourself that, honor your needs, which is, to me, it seems sleep, maybe, you know, other things like, maybe even like drinking more water, drinking some tea, like letting yourself have time where you just connect and ground. If you have all those things, you have like a lot of wish fulfillment coming through, and a lot of and this gratitude list will get even bigger. I do love that. I hope you liked this reading, group 1, and if you did, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I am beyond happy that you are here, sharing your beautiful energy, beautiful time, and your beautiful you. Thank you for being on my journey and for letting me be on yours. Wanted to say something else? Yes. Hopefully you'll be here soon and get to see all the other readings that I have out for you. And just have a super duper wonderful week and day. Sending you lots of love, my dears. Bye-bye. Hello, group 2. I am so happy that you are here. Let's find out. So you chose this beautiful card. So it's all about connecting. You have to connect. Like, it is kind of almost feels like you're connecting to yourself, to maybe parts of yourself, or connecting to somebody else. It's like this to me is the red string of fate. So here it is. Fate. Yeah, that's, sorry. I always can, well, you know me. So yeah, connecting is very important. Connecting to yourself and connecting to others. Retreat is also important. Maybe it's time for you to take a break. Maybe you might meet somebody when you're like on break somewhere, vacation. Or even for some of you, I feel like it is taking a retreat, taking some time back, connecting. If you're connecting to somebody else, connecting with them. And for you, I'm gonna say maybe limit the amount of social media and like technology. Have a real connection, real like 100%. I'm here, focused on you, listening to you, feeling this. Very good. And for those of you who are not, this is not a romantic stuff, or they're just connecting to another part of themselves. That it is also that I'm still going to say the same thing for you, connecting to yourself fully, 100%. Maybe taking a little break right there. That's beautiful, though. I do like that this is both, because I feel like the retreat is going to give you the light that you've been needing, the connection here. And here, I just love this because it feels like there's a match here for you. I do feel like we're going to see all this stuff. So we have the High Priestess, we have the 8 of Swords, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is actually letting us know. So this retreating, just like I said what it was before, but I also want to say retreating into your own intuition, retreating into connecting to your intuition. And it's similar and different from group 1's message, but I think it's a message for this week overall. So taking the time to really connect This is connecting to your intuition. Connecting to your intuition, especially in something where you feel blocked, where you feel like you can't make a move. Because I think when you connect to the intuition, and when we connect to others, connecting to collaborating with others, you're going to be able to see how you can get yourself out of this Eight of Swords energy, where you're like, I can't move, I can't do anything. It's really in your thoughts, but I think connecting to intuition will let you see like, oh no, there's this option, or I can take this. And connecting to others who will help you will be like, okay, so now I can take action on this. So it's a very beautiful energy coming through here. Let's see what other stuff. So preparation. So time for, like, this is also something. So maybe preparing. Maybe you can't get unstuck right now, right? But you can prepare for when prepare all the steps so that you can release yourself from whatever this Eight of Swords energy, where it could just be mental, where you're just like, I need to, I don't see alternatives, so let's prepare alternatives. Let's see what we can do, and then start taking action towards it. And before you know it, this is going to go away, and all of this that's tying you there is going to disappear. So preparing. For some of you, I also feel like it's a little reminder. Prepare for all, for the celebrations too. Prepare for all the good things that are coming as well. So, being prepared, don't focus too much on if you focus on the things that you're like, I can't do anything about, that's going to be very frustrating. But preparing for the things that you can do. So oh, the celebration, or oh, this collaboration I'm going to do, I'm going to do a collaboration. So I'm excited about that as well. But you see, where can you connect? And it's really about connecting to yourself, intuition, and connecting to others as well. So what I'm seeing here is not so much as a sense of retreating into, the retreat here is not, retreating into this, oh, I can't do anything, but retreating into a different way, retreating into our intuition to let us guide us to out of this situation, and possibly retreating in terms of others to actually collaborate, really connect to others. Very important. See what the love coming says. So, oh, look at that. I love this. So yeah, for engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. So for some of you that maybe there's this, maybe you are actually getting engaged, which congratulations. For some of you that this is just connecting. It is an actual partnership where you connect. It could be work related, because we do have the Three of Pentacles here. It could be that you actually are connecting to somebody, somebody else in terms of love or romance. But it is about really kind of focusing, not being distracted, not being in your head too much in terms of things, but really connecting on a deep soul level, whether it's with yourself, intuition, or with others. The connection is all about this. Let's see what self-care. Saying, okay. So release all this. Maybe even if you're feeling this Eight of Swords, what I like to do when I feel like I can't do anything, I pump up the music and I start singing and dancing. I highly recommend that you do the same. You just might need to move yourself out of this Eight of Swords energy. So yeah, saying, oh my goodness, I love that. Look at that. It doesn't, look how much fun and how she's just not even caring about anything. That's just how it is. Let's see what the divination dice set tells us. This is our winter wonders. Okay, so here I put this little candy cane support, but it also be cool. Candy canes are cool and pepperminty, but there's also a sense of support coming through here. Let's see what other stuff. Yeah, we have oh my god, we're so afraid of something. We're in the shock of it, and then we're oh, I don't know what to do. But look, we can come out with this. Oh my goodness, I do like this. Sorry, I'm looking at all these things. Oh, and this one is also, so always believe in the impossible. So, okay, support, guy, at least it makes me think, yes, collaboration, have that support. There's a support system that's going to help you come through here. Kind of connecting here. Well, I do think the retreat, but connecting to allowing yourself to shine brightly. I almost feel like when I see the Christmas tree, I'm decorate yourself. With this fun. If you're gonna sing, maybe wear a really cool dress, or play the part is what I'm thinking. Dress up for the part. If you want to feel, happy, be happy. I don't know, I feel like I see you dressing up. I see you feeling your best. I see all these things where you're just like, yeah. And then this sort of just fades away because you're just like, wow, I'm just shining. I'm just like, you're seeing that. And I do love that I feel like almost like this Two of Cups energy here, celebrating. Again, celebrating. There's a connection there for some of you. There is definitely like, there's a celebration. Maybe you are going to get engaged. But there's a connection, an emotional connection here. Whether it's with yourself or with others, it doesn't matter. It's just an understanding where you truly connect. Oof, you have no idea. This is like such a strong energy coming through. And yes, always believe in the impossible. Why not? But prepare. Sometimes we believe and we're like, oh, but we also have to prepare. We have to be not only, believing in the impossible, but really like preparing for like, hey, what's this going to be like? Okay, let's see. Because we're doing this, instead of sprinkle of charms, we're doing a pin this week because my charm board is getting upgraded. All right, let's see. Oh, we have, oh, yeah, there you go. I love when the spirit comes out like this. Okay, see the yin and the yang, the sun and the like the day and the night. So for some of you, I really do feel like it's a strong like love connection coming through, but not being so scared about it. Listening to your intuition here is strong, but it also, it's connecting to yourself and I feel like connecting to others as well. Look at that. So beautiful. I love this one. And I think it's the perfect kind of like to bring everything together because it is. It's not only connecting to others, but it's also connecting to ourselves. I'm not saying ignore the Eight of Swords. Instead, actually face the Eight of Swords. And then you'll find this beautiful, the true energy of you being whole. Oh, it's such a beautiful reading. I hope you like it. And if you did, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate your beautiful energy. I appreciate your time. I appreciate just you. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope you come and join me in some more as I do more readings for you all. I hope you have a super duper wonderful day and a wonderful week. Thank you so much. And until I see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends. Oh, group 3, let's find out. So we have obscure. So a gift is actually something that's been clouding your sight, I guess, is what it is. The snow falling down. It's like you can't see it, but you do feel it. I do also feel like there's a sense of like clarity coming now. I know it's obscure, but it's coming. It's coming to the light. We have enchantment. So seeing, I think, look at that. Isn't this beautiful? Because this is the snow falling. You don't know what's happening. You're kind of in a state of confusion. Like this is, if you actually have been in a snowstorm, it does fall quite nicely, but there is a sense of like you can't really see things. But this is after the storm. Isn't that beautiful? That's for you right here. So maybe your week is going to start off with this like snow, and I do feel like there's going to be snow for some of you. But it's coming. You're like, you're not sure, but look what it leads to. It's this enchantment, to this beautiful, serene picture. So really, those are two things. So enchantment. Really see the magic in all of it. Yes, even in the thing where you're just like, I don't know what's happening. Just like trust that this is going to be good. This is the outcome of it. Everything is always working out for you, my dears. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see. Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Hermit. All right, so let's look into the Hermit. So the Hermit is going deep within ourselves. This is all about this obscurity. We're not sure what to do. If we go within ourselves, maybe take a little break from all of this, you're going to see the light. The light is going to shine for you here. I do feel that is important, because what I feel is like what that's going to lead to is this Knight of Wands energy. Just feels like a sense of inspiration, a sense of like, you get some creative, you go deep within yourself, and then you get some ideas. You pause, you almost feel like instead of battling this obscurity, you're like, let me just go deep within myself, try to get this thing, ideas start to come, and you start to work on it And with this Eight of Pentacles, I love Eight of Pentacles energy because it's like, it's the type of work where you're not just like, it's not toiling, but it's actually work that you love. It's being so engaged that you kind of, you know, when you have those moments where you're just like, oh wow, the day went by like really quickly, and you were just like, oh, you were just playing, you know, just doing what you were doing with, enjoying it in the flow of time. So this is what I'm feeling here. So take the time, maybe go, you know, if you need to, if don't battle the obscurity, don't battle this like, oh, I don't know what to do. Just go deep within ourselves. Maybe meditate. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Maybe, oh, what I also like to do is kind of write out random ideas, like have a little brain dump and just take that. Because I feel like why I'm saying that in particular is because there is an idea, a creative idea for you, a creative maybe solution, but a creative something. It's like there's something that's going to drive you. This passion is going to drive you, and it's going to be all grounded here with this Eight of Pentacles energy of like working in things that you do love. And I do love that so much for you. We have boundaries, so maybe putting up our boundaries too is important. So what boundaries do we have? Actually, you know, no. I'm sorry. This is like, I was going to say like, oh, boundaries, but like that just didn't feel right. And I'm like, no, it's actually breaking your own boundaries. Breaking, and by that I mean breaking your own limitations. I think it is time for you to break free of some limitations that you've set for yourself. And I feel like with this, it's this Knight of Wands energy that just lets me know, it's like, no, you're gonna surpass yourself. You have all these things. You're like, oh, you know, like, how am I gonna achieve this? And I think you will. Like, break those boundaries, because you're meant to have this enchantment. You know, enchantment is like a sense of like power of magic coming through here. You have this, you have the ability to do it, but you have to break your own boundaries. And that is really interesting, because I really didn't think I was like, that wasn't how I normally look at this, but this is how I'm feeling it is. It is breaking through your own boundaries. Even if you don't know how you're going to do it, connect to the self, like, you know, connect to yourself, kind of, I don't know, meditating, doing the brain dump, like I said, and then taking this like Knight of Wands energy, this creativity, this passion, and jump over all your boundaries and go forth and go into the work that you need to do, because this is what the outcome is going to be. Wow. It's a strong reading today. What can you do? Okay, here. So love energies. We have karmic relationships. So fleeting, triggering, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So maybe that's also a boundary that you need to step over. So there might be. So if you're feeling, especially like, if you're having miscommunications with somebody that you like, if you're having miscommunications with somebody you're not really, you mean, you know, like, I don't know, like distance, or you don't even, whoever you're having a miscommunication with this week, okay, let's make it that much easier. There's a karmic relation. There's something that you need to, the lesson that you need to take from this. I really feel, to me, it's just, I feel like you're just leaping over things. And by that I mean like you're leveling up, right? You're leaping over this karma. Learn the lessons, moving on. You know, do the work, you're moving on. This is what you want, and this is what you're going to get. So that's important. So don't, you know, like if somebody is like where you're having squibbles, or you're just like, somebody's really like pushing your buttons, look at it as like, what lesson am I supposed to be learning from this? What am I learning from this person? What am I learning from this situation? And then that is where you actually take back that power of yours. So important. But that could be in terms of love too. And that's how original it is. But I just feel like it's like not just for love, but overall. So read. Oh my goodness, look at that. So what I don't know. I just feel like, what books? For some of you, I want to say self-help books, but for some of you, I want to feel like, what books will like take you to this place of enchantment? Like, kind of let yourself have fun with this. It also feels like this is part of your hermit mode. This is letting you connect. So maybe, like I said, some self-help books might be really good because you're like connecting to your power. You're like, oh my God, that's exactly what I need. But for some of you, like, reading like a good like fiction book that just kind of inspires you, like, oh my God, this character is awesome and I want to be something similar. this is what you need. This is important. So don't just be like, oh, reading. No, reading something is important this week because we're connecting to this light. This is where the star comes in and shines the light here. Oh, so beautiful. Let's go ahead and see what the Winter Wonders. Oh, look at that divination dice set. Oh, so here it is. I like this. So change your thoughts and change your world. So important, right? This is important coming through here. Oh, I do feel like we're going to have little surprises coming through with the little stuffing, like the little stocking that's full. Surprises coming through. I see this is the same energy as the Knight of Wands energy. You're leaping through. You're like the little reindeer leaping through here. This is my Six of Cups energy here. I do like, that's how I feel it. It's like there's reminiscence. So for some of you, I feel like reading some like books that you read. I don't know why I'm thinking like Harry Potter or something like that, but something that you enjoyed a lot, making the time for it. A book that you enjoyed when you were little. Let's see what else we have. Oh, we have worries. Oh my goodness, we're worried, right? But look at this. You have like this fun thing. I feel like those worries, if you change your thoughts, you're going to change that worries into something else. And then you're going to just have so much fun. Oh my goodness, I do love this. You're going to leap over everything and you're going to have like little surprises. I do like that a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and do the pin. And so this is actually fun because we're going to do the pins. Instead of charms, because my charms board is getting upgraded right now. Let's see what is this. Okay. Oh, look at that. I actually feel like there's another one coming for you. I think it's so interesting. Okay, my dear friends, look at this one. And then you also have slightly bitter. So slightly bitter, what are we focusing on? The fact that it's slightly bitter or that it's mostly sweet? And that's all about changing your thoughts here. And we also have like this energy of like having definitely a truth coming here, because this is like also, I feel like the Knight, I feel like you have a lot of Knight energy. This is for me the Knight of Swords energy. So a truth coming and like a certain clarity, right, from this, and taking action. So there is an action that needs to be taken, but it only comes after the Hermit. It only comes from after going deep within yourselves, being inspired afterwards. All right, I think that's it for you, Group 3. Thank you so much for being here. If you did like this, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate you, appreciate your time, and appreciate your lovely energy. And I truly appreciate that you're here with me on this journey and being part of my community and letting me be part of your journey. Sending you lots of love. Have a super duper wonderful week. And until I see you in the next one. Bye-bye, my dear friends.